Okay. Go, go, go. Sure. You're capturing. Oh yeah. There we go. Yay! Look at guys, we're in. Okay. So here's one thing that I've always struggled. I don't know how to buy a new bag from. Got a special on onions if you're interested in any. Between you and me, I don't know how anybody can even stand those things. They make me cry like a kitten. But he doesn't like onions. So it's important to know. Okay, here's the bag. Durr. Yeah. Sweet. Wow, you just got more space. Keep saving to expand your bags even further. Okay, so 5,000 is the next one. I love this. Okay, what's in our bags? I'm so... We have so much room for everything now. What do we have? Okay. There we go. Okay. We could get bugs. We could get choppas. I did find a white choppa the other day. I don't know if it was just a bug, guys, but I did see a white choppa. I thought, man. I tried to shoot it, but I did not have a high enough skill to one-shot it. And then all of a sudden it broke into 3 choppas. And then it disappeared. And I was like, yeah, just not good enough for that. Oh, did I not pick that? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. They must be going into this pack first. That's okay. We do need a lot of stone. And one thing I do want to check is there's BMO and mindless. I like to check and see if people have requests that I can fulfill because I still have to fulfill. You'll see I have 2 of 5 player requests. And one thing, oh, the designer here.
Oh, I did not see you there.
The oneness is in all, just as all are of the oneness. I have learned a new word today. Apparently, when people give me currency in exchange for my fish, it's called buying the fish. I do not buy things. I collect money for tininess. Is this not what you do with money? No, I use it to buy things. I will note that so far, buying appears to be a universal human behavior. Though I may have to expand my sample size to confirm that assumption.
The conversation has now ended. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Einar is definitely the man for me. My husband also says the same thing. He hates talking on the phone. I haven't been catching as many bugs as I should. And I've noticed if you ignore any of your skills, it's really going to hurt you in the long run. You really need to, well, I don't know if it's going to hurt you, but it's going to slow you down. Okay. Yes, thank you, Maya. Very uncomfortable having you sitting right there. Sitting on. I never really get to fully enjoy full extent of my chair because I've always got like a cat just sitting right there. Okay, let's see if we can get this fish. Oh, look at there's one over here. Let's get this one. We're gonna use our fishing pole, but we're gonna put our worm on it. See if we can get it. I've only lost a fish one time. I caught a rare fish. Really jumpy. And it was really easy to lose it. I've noticed sometimes if you stop for a minute, the more it's in green, the more it sort of heals your health bar for your fishing. Okay, we got a prism trout. Ooh, that's pretty. Is it a star one? It's a star one. Okay, let's try to catch this one. That means we can put it with all the others on our house. A smallmouth bass. Hey, he's a starfish too. Let's catch these ones over here. Get it. I think that's in it. Oh, it's a pink fish. Ooh. See what I mean? Some of these are like super duper. Like here it is right at the end. A shimmerfin. And it's a starfish too. It's a rare fish. I probably am more excited than I am, but I'm excited. That's how it is. That's my first rare fish. I get to keep it. Okay, the worm on it. Okay. Those rare fish are pretty tricky though. They jump a lot. My neck hurts so bad, so when I turned to look at you, it got me good. Another largemouth bass. Wow, all the fish I've caught are starfish. All right, let's up our bug catching. I don't really know what I need to do right now. I do need to apparently return to Jane. Definitely get that. And I'm definitely gonna get this clay. I can never have enough clay. I've only found this one little area where you can get clay, and there are so many things where you need clay, or you need clay for your smoke bombs, clay for ceramic. So if you're doing anything with furniture, you want to collect some clay. Night. I'm gonna be a little bit scared to go tell. It's also, it's one of those areas where are different. One thing I really need to start doing is catching them. I know to sell them, and they'll stack. Maybe I sell starfish. Oh, it's getting to be nighttime, so maybe we see if Zeki topple. My poor husband has been so uncomfortable. Yes. Zeki, oh wait. It is open. A Dragontide abstract rack. See a makeshift rectangular rack. Ranch house, 99 acre. Is that it? A toilet, a bellflower toilet, a Ravenwood small frame, a homestead medium frame. You can actually like hang those on your walls. Holy cow, the money for 4,000, 700, 3,000, $2,000 toilet, 5,000 and 5,000. You're gonna come into this area with a lot of money. But this is where you can also buy, look at this. 25,000 for Bamboo Grove wallpaper, Klima Mountain wallpaper, Windy Wisteria wallpaper, and this is where you can buy fireworks. Takes a lot. Let's sell some items again. Don't need a largemouth bass. I don't need a smallmouth bass. Prism trout is kind of pretty, so I'll keep the prism trout. But let's sell some bugs. We'll keep the flint. I feel like I keep too much. Okay. Oh. We have so much room now. We have that over that other bag. Now I feel like I can stay out here for a little, really try to catch stuff. Okay. One thing I'm kind of curious of, and I'm hoping that it's going to be something that they introduce if they haven't already, but maybe the ability to store things as a community project. Make a permanent world. Whew. Okay, most important thing with fishing is just to know you can stop pulling, and that's okay. We got a shimmerfin. This looks like a largemouth bass. Oh, it's a painted perch. Oh, he's pretty. I wonder if perhaps I'm getting a lot of starfish because I'm using worms in the circle. Right. This is the boathouse. Like, I would like to see a community project. Make it like a huge community project where people have to really donate maybe a whole bunch of different things. I don't even know, 100,000 sticks or something. I don't know. But to be able to use it and then have it be fixed. That would be really cool. I think. Oops. Oops. Thank you, Palia, for taking care of me. Or maybe it restores like a boat that can then come in here and then you get in it and it'll take you like across the way or something, right? To a new section of the world. Because you've now unlocked the boat as a community. I think that. Okay. We do need to work on our hunting. Get this guy. Hunting is now level 4. Get this guy. Yeah. A common field cricket. I don't know if I've caught a common field cricket before. Ooh. Emerald carpet moss. I was reading a review of Palia, and I feel like they were really unfair to the game. Where they were like, yeah, it's beautiful, but you cross the map in this much time, but the reality is, so much to importance that I've been playing, and I still feel like the new area, I'm like, oh, I didn't know that was up there, or you know, I'm climbing up things in different chests, different little areas that they've created for us to explore. So I love that. I think that's a stink bug. A spotted stink bug. Let's go this way. Go this. Just curious. Oh yeah, there's a shrine over here. You can interact with this. I don't know what it does, but it's here. Interact with. And I do think that there's like ways that you jump across things, but I'm just. Like, see that area over there? Maybe that would be a whole new world to explore. Connect the bridge. Look at the bridge. The bridge should be on both sides, so maybe as a community, rebuild this. Wouldn't that be cool? like a bass. A smallmouth bass. There are benefits for fishing with other people. And so, just in case Mindless and Bimo are listening, you can cook with each other. Like, each of you, once you get your cooking station set up, you can have different people doing things. I have not leveled fish. I can it heal. So I need a sharper axe. But just a source. Anything that you're doing in here, like for instance, at first, when I first started playing, I would get really protective of my rock spawns, and I'd be like, stop hiding my rock spawns! And I was like, oh wait, we still get the things. And we're just sharing the work, so neither one of us is taking as much damage to items. It's smart to do. Go talk to Hecla.
Are you here for my Gina?
It is my oneness to attend to the needs of others. How can I help you? I am grateful that the library is so far from our. It helps to get her requisite amount of foot movement. What would you like? I wish I had time to engage in the act of shooting projectiles at Cernucks. Cernucks, that's what they're called. I would love to make Gina some grilled meat for dinner. Okay.
Please come again.
So, does she want Cernuck meat? Do you think? Do I have... Weirdly, I don't think I've got any Cernuck meat yet. Okay, let's check. Let's check. And Ayuni is pretty close. Badru is pretty close to leveling up. Hassian, surprisingly, is almost to level 2. He like? Gina, of course, is level up. Yada. So she oh, look at a brush-tailed dragon. Let's see. Did these all change recently? Yep, they did. So they must give you so long. Grilled meat. I'll have to get her some grilled meat. But it looks like we've got to figure out what everybody else wants.
Ever feel like there aren't enough hours in the day? Aww.
Getting late. Studies show that we don't do our best when we're deprived. Not that I follow any of those studies' advice, but you should get some. Ugh, I want to explore further into the Phoenix Shrine. The supports I have, I can only go so far. Maybe if I had some flint, I could expand my supports. Oh, I got you, girl. Hang on, girl. Let me get you some flint. Take some flint. Oh, this will help me build the supports for the dig site. Thanks. You're welcome, Gina. All right. Gina's so easy. Like, she's the easiest to level up. And I think there is going to be a point in the game where there are certain folks that have kind of a relationship. And you get to decide on whether you want to break them up or not. Only up to you. Alright, silver ore. Got this Becky. Over here is the tavern. Look, that's City Hall. I knew I owed. It's right here. It is the tavern. Okay.
Good to see you.
Hey, or here, I was thinking you'd be too busy setting up to say hello. You don't have to feel sorry for Sabine, you know. She's gone past the veil into Game's realm. Save your sympathy for those of us. I feel. Let's get a heavy summon. The 1,000 gold. We've got 2,000. Good. I'm gonna buy that right.
Take care.
I actually like some of the designs that people have been picking up for their characters. I've seen some interesting looks. I appreciate. Go to our house. I wonder how. Probably start some fiction. So fun. Sometimes people ask some crazy questions. Makes me understand. Okay, really don't. Dear Dunya, looks like you got yourself a handy dandy Zeki's expanded backpack. How's the extra storage space treating you? No more trips back home every half a sun cycle, right? Anyway, I just say thanks for being a loyal customer. Thanks. I would have liked actually Lucky Coin. Lucky Coin would. Okay, let's throw one fish in. And everything else. Now hang on. We've got lots of fish here. Can we just keep stacking? Oh my gosh, I can keep stacking. It'll probably be my last fish in that stack though. Okay. Gathering. I need another crafting. Sometimes the harvesting can be a little bit funky. Salmon. What am I even? Fill this up first. Get some seeds. Water a mullet. I did notice in the closed beta or the stress test that you can really find a lot of items. Or at least I found a lot of items digging in my dirt. But so far in the live game, I've only found one item. Sorry, I'm itching my nose. I've only found one item. But I am pleased that it keeps. There we go. Let's get our seeds. Let's throw some. And we're gonna sell some. and we're people. The reason for this is that I've noticed when you cotton, I assume that for everything is going to be like that. Maybe for cooking, cook with higher quality ingredients, and that'll make a difference. But for now, I'm couple, one of each, one higher end crop, and that way I can turn it into higher end seeds like this. Actually, it's Maple Cheeks. Hi, how are you? Are you playing Palia? Yes. Oh my gosh, here. I'm gonna hit. If you want to join, there is a referral code. I need to clean that up apparently. There's a little question mark there. But there's a referral code if you want to join. I love it. So this is my home area right here. It is instance. I'll kind of show you. Oh no, the map isn't available right here. So usually it is. That's gonna drive me crazy. But there's a surrounding area around here that you can kind of unlock and expand it. You start with this small area here. But this house I've built, and you can see through the windows, everything in here I've built or I found. So I've gotten the referral code stuff. I've caught a lot of bugs and fish. And as your skills increase, your things, your hoe and everything, that all increases as well. I kind of want to change my shirt. I'm just gonna change it. This one. We'll do red. Ready to take that off. There we go. So I've built everything in here. It's got cooking. It's totally free. So to say it's worth it, it's available on PC, and I think it's going to be Switch later. And I believe that they've mentioned that it's, I don't know if it's cross-platform, but it's cross-progress. So you log into your account either from PC or Switch, and I believe you're going to keep your progress. So I'm going to cook real quick, and that way you can see. I'm going to make a hearty vegetable stew. I've got beginner stuff, so I don't have everything that I need. I don't have all the different stations. I need to up my cooking. But cooking can be a joint activity. So for instance, you get that, and somebody else could be working on the stove. Yes, that's our dog. We have a lot of dogs. But do you like these kinds of games? Is this like I love these kinds of games. I have been waiting for over 2 years for this game to come out, so I love it. I'm gonna make some grilled meat for Hecla. You can marry some of the characters. I did make this awesome statue. It's beautiful. And then these are just treasure boxes that I found, and I'm not sure what to do, so I've been storing them. And I'm a hoarder, so I have been collecting all the bugs. And no, you don't have to pay for it at all. It's completely free. The only thing that you have that is pay for is you can pay to buy different outfits. They're optional. It's a little confusing, but I'll show them to you if you like. Let me put some stuff in here and then I'll go back out. Hang on, let me put some stuff away. So the stash is kind of nice because you get 400 per stash and you can access the same stash anywhere you put them. So if you wanted to put some, oh, I should water my crops. We water and plant my crops, otherwise I'll totally forget what I'm. We're gonna do some carrots. It's completely free to play. So if you wanted to follow that link and sign up for it for an account, it's in open beta right now. And so I think you have to kind of wait sometimes to get the invite. My friends BMO and Mindless, they may be here. Let's see. Oops. Oh, so they're still playing. They're here. But you can play, like I could invite them to play on my server, or more likely, because they're married, they're playing together. And so if I wanted to play together, I could join their party and see them on the map, and we can kind of interact together. But it's got a lot of community events. Like, for instance, if you're fishing and somebody is nearby, you clap for the person fishing. Sorry for the dog. He's just and we have a lot of dogs. So oh gosh, what was I saying? So if somebody's fishing and they catch a really rare fish, like I just caught this fish. This was my first rare fish. It's the shimmerfin. These are actually all kind of rare bugs or rare animals. But I should sell them. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's going to be free even on Switch. So they want everybody to play it. Please see me at once regarding the improvement of your hunting skills. They have a unique type of arrow that will slow your targets down. Maybe enough so that you can actually hit them. So this is how it works. So you kind of hit R and you pick whatever you want to use. Water right now. I haven't finished planting everything, but we're good enough. You have these little plots and you can expand your plots, but there's a character that helps you with each of your different abilities. So I've upgraded my watering can once, which is why it'll water some of the neighboring. Oh wait, that's a harvest. I gotta harvest it. Harvest. We don't, well, I do want to make some worms. I'm gonna make beans. Fun. So I've got some of the crafting things. Yeah, it's similar. Yeah, kind of. No. So it's an MMO. I'll show you. Hold on. I'm in an home instance. So where you have your house, that's instanced. But the rest of the world is open. It's an MMO. You can play with people. You can invite people into your house as well. And I think that you may even be able to put more than one house down eventually. It's definitely a big enough plot. I wish I could show you. I think that there may have been some sort of issue, and that's why the map isn't showing right now. Because normally you can see the whole map, and that's how you would actually purchase new areas. They're working a lot of the little bugs out during this open beta. There's just been little tiny ones here and there, and so usually there's a little bit of downtime, and then it comes back up and you can. So we're gonna sell that. Let's just keep that. Keep that. And definitely that. Actually, we'll keep it. Alright, I'm gonna turn these into leather. So I've got all my different crafters that I've made. This one can craft glass by just using stones. It turns stones into glass, and then you can turn glass into glass bulbs. And, oh, I need to upgrade this. Let me see what I can make. I'll show you this because it's kind of cool. I'm just going to make the homestead medium jug because I've not made it before and I have the ingredients. So if you make something, every single time you make it, you get another item from that same set. So now I've got a recipe for the homestead wall lamp. We'll put that away too. And that. We're going to sell that. So let's see what it takes for the homestead wall lamp. I've got the wall clock. I could make the armchair. It's super, super interesting. So I need more copper. And you actually are encouraged to request items and to also ask for them. So, or fulfill them. So if somebody needs a light bulb, they'll ask for it occasionally. And you can see over in the corner, I have a quest called Prove Your Generosity. And you have to help fulfill 5 player requests. So as people request something, then you can fulfill it for them. You get credit for that. But I can't ever find ones that I can fulfill. I always forget to check it. So, yeah, that's just how it is. I'll put the poop away for now. And you do get to keep your furniture or your walls and your floors. So I do have all these different floors. They're super simple to put down. I have a lot of furniture that I've put down already, but I'm getting to the point where I need to expand my house. And I don't have the money yet to do that, probably because I'm a hoarder. So let's take care of that. Hoarding 10. Food in here works, where if you eat it, it gives you this called focus. So it'll give me focus. And then when I go out into the world, I can learn things faster. So let's go take a look at the world, and that way you can kind of see. Is there anything that you kind of like doing in games like this that I can show you? Like, do you like to go fishing, or what is it that you like to do? There are characters. I can show you some of the characters. They are not fully voiced, so they don't have the full voice acting, but they do have kind of interesting stories that start to unfurl. The more that you talk to them and you gift them, you start to learn about them, and they give you little hints about what they like. Like, for instance, there's kind of a moody hunter, and he gives you a clue. He doesn't like fish, so don't give him fish, because he says, you know, that the only thing he wants you not to do is to give his mom stinky fish to cook. So, oh no, I got caught in the queue. So this is the one issue. Let's wait here for a second. So you'll see here, this is the issue that we've been having tonight. At the bottom, it says 904 Palians ahead of me. So, whenever you go between the instances right now, because of the server maintenance, there's a bit of a queue. And it's not normally like this. Normally you can get in and out within just a few seconds. So I don't want you to think that this is indicative of what the gameplay is like. They've been making it better, but every once in a while, as they've been inviting more and more people into the servers, they've been having to make adjustments, make sure that they've got everybody. But I want to be able to show you the clothing that you can. Some of it is interesting, and I've noticed you buy the whole outfit, and there's 3 sets of the outfit, and they're basically the same outfit, but they have slight variations, like color changes on them. And you can buy either one outfit, and they're usually like, let's say $20. Or for something like $35, you could buy all 3 outfits. So some people were really upset about that. But I thought, gosh, this game is free. They've made the entire thing free and, you know, available for us with so many options and so much to do already so far that I don't mind paying $20. Buy an outfit, support a really cool studio that's trying to bring something unique and wonderful for us. But this is the open world, and so you can see the people running around, and those are all, yeah, you know, it's growing. I do want to play it, but I don't think my close group of gamer friends. Well, you know what? You don't really have to play with multiplayer. It's one of those things where it's nice if they're there, but you don't have to. You can play solo if you. These are the different shops in town, and so this is one. This is Jell, who's one of the characters that you can marry. You are a human, but they are, I forget what they're called, but they're, I wish I could remember what they were called. They are a race of people that are sort of these purple elfy kind of people, and you can woo them. So after you get him, he's not my type per se. I'll show you who I'll woo. But if you really liked Jell and you thought he was a fancy lad, you could woo him. And so I just got some new skills in from the Aquinto province the other day that I think will do wonders for your complexion. So they give you hints. So Kenyatta, that's another one of the characters, came into the shop the other day wearing the most fascinating piece of jewelry. She claims it was made of barracuda teeth. I would like to see one of these creatures for myself. So he wants me to go catch a barracuda. I'm like, come on. Hey, there's Mindless. So hang on. So this is my friend Mindless. I'm so glad you're here. So Mindless is also in chat. Look at, see? Mindless, have you decided if you're going to marry anyone? And are you and BMO able to edit each other's lots? Did you guys give yourself that permission yet? That is another thing that you can do. So you can grant somebody permission to edit your lot. I'm not entirely sure yet. You know, I like to woo everybody, so I've never actually married anyone in any of these games. So there's a couple of expensive sets, and they're this one. I kind of like this one because look at the shine on that gold. Oh no, it doesn't match up with the gameplay? Is it delayed? Mindless? I'm so sorry. But here's some of the different sets. So you can see how these are slightly different variations. And then you have different color variation. So, you know, like I think this one's really pretty, but see the night sky in the back, and there's different things about them that I think this one's probably my favorite. But this wouldn't be the one that I would buy. I would probably end up buying this one because it's adorable. Maybe not this one per se. They changed them up a little bit. Where's the one I like? They changed the order, that's why. I like this one. You have no idea who to woo yet? Oh no. That's okay, Maple, don't worry. I'll wait for you. She probably can't hear me. She or he. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mindless. I hope that helps if you refresh. I try to take the delay off of my stream, but I don't know why there's still a delay there. It's so delayed. I don't know if you can have babies. I don't think there's support for that just yet, but since you can see, I'll show you some of the other outfits if you like. So these ones are 1,700, and if you see, you can get 2,000 for about 20. So with 2,000 bucks, you can, or 2,000, you need a little bit more for these ones. This is the Sky Captain. This is not my style per se, but it might be somebody's. I might want to be a pirate. And so I like this one because it's got little flowers. And so what I would do is I would just buy this instead of buying this. So don't think that you have to hit this one. You can buy just the individual. You don't need to buy the bundle. And then the cool thing is that each of these pieces, when you go to your wardrobe, you can wear the top or the bottom, or, you know, for the ones that have a hat, you can wear the hat. So if you were to buy this one, I could run around with a pirate hat and a hoodie if I wanted. Still 2 minutes behind. I'm so sorry, Mindless. I'm so sorry. I wish it were better. I'm not sure if you can marry friends yet. So I haven't gotten that far. Here's Eloisa. She's kind of a, what a joy it is to see you again. And so I've been thinking about the specimens you gave me. If everyone could see them, maybe they would believe in our investigation. We need a space dedicated to mystery, perhaps a shack of some sort. If only someone would open something like that. You should do it. Me? I. Do you really think people would like that? And so here's kind of an interesting aspect. There's different personality types. So water type is more thoughtful and introspective and emotionally sensitive. Air type is laid back and free-spirited. Fire is friendly and brave and easily excitable, and then earth type are stubborn, practical, and honest. And so you have all these different personality types in your responses, and I think that they actually change how you interact with the character, but I'm not sure. And I don't know if you can multi-romance, mindless. I saw your question there, but I don't know. Oops. Oops, she left me. She was like, really? Shoot. Okay, let's see if we can catch up. You should do it. Me? Okay, let's see. The Academy. I bet. Here we're gonna be friendly with her. Oh shoot, it's 8:30. Do you really think so? Perhaps I will consider this further, for her sake.
I don't have time for people.
Oh, so this is my short day, Maple Cheeks, and I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for joining. Let me see if I can see the map on here for you. So this is the first map that you start on, and each of these different areas, there's a little ranch over here, Leafhopper Hills. These are actually travel spots that you can use. There's Remembrance Garden. Let's go see. I'll show you who I'll marry. There's no multi-romance for me, mindless, because there's only one Einar. He's so cute. Watch, I'll show you. You may be able to multi-romance, and I think they're planning on expanding it, but it really depends on how well it does. So if everybody tells their friends and gets them playing this, and just buy like one outfit, if you like it, and it's an outfit that you like, then you're going to be a supporting studio, and they'll be able to make this grow for us. I was just talking to Mindless. I hope there's community events where we can build something together. This is Einar.
Do you wish to engage in fishing?
He's so cute. Humans call me Einar, but that is only because they cannot pronounce my true name. You actually have a teleport, and I'll show you. Turnuk tend to gather around the grassy plains. You can often find organic life near its food source. Okay, let's find out what Einar wants, because I wasn't able to find his fish. I've been looking for a particularly rye gillyfin to act as a companion. Let me know if you spot one. I can catch you a gillyfin. So, I'm good at catching gillyfin. Okay, I'm just going to use my hook. There is a teleport. There's a couple of teleports, and I'll show you. So, I don't know what the cooldown is on the main one, but on your main map, there's a button at the top that says return home. Oh, got a wheel. Sometimes people want these. I was just selling them because they're like garbage. But I found that sometimes people really want them. Let me see if I can look at our map. So this one right here, you can return to your housing plot like that. And it works kind of like if you've ever played a game that has like a Hearthstone or something like that. That's kind of how it works. So with fishing, this is super, super simple fishing. But gillyfin are kind of the first fish you're ever going to catch. And then there's also... I'm sorry to inform you, but I've forgotten your name again. That is my name. So, Einar, here you are. What a delightful little creature. Look at how cute he is. So, I think I shall name him Gil. Aw.
I am not practiced in conversation. Do you
You
wish to
see.
engage in conversation?
So, he's also the fishing instructor, so as you level up your fishing, you unlock new, oh, look at, there's BMO. I see the BMO. I think it's too big for me. Oh, what are you trying to do, BMO? Or in the valley. Oh, are you trying to kill something? I've never heard of Loftia. Is that a sort of similar game? I'll show you how these work. And there's a second map so far. So this is only the first map. I'm not going to go to the second map just because of the server queue issue. They're working on it, but there are some... Oh, wait. Where am I going? There are some server queue. So this is a fast travel system. So you can go home and it only costs you 10 gold. So anything you gather, make, anything like that. I hope BMO got help. But anything you make, you can then sell in that shipping box. It's kind of similar to most games like that, but I could go to the Central Stables. This is in Bahari Bay. So these are in Kalaima, Whispering Banks, Leafhopper Hills. You hate the exit button? Oh, you mean like when you're talking to somebody? I'm hoping that they do improve that a little bit. No! Oh, I definitely will. So Loftia, I'll have to remember that. But I got my, I wish I could show you Bahari Bay. I do need to talk to him.
Speak your business.
So he's kind of the moody hunter. He's the tough guy, probably with a heart of gold. I suppose your skill obligates me to provide you with another recipe. Hey, a slowdown arrow. That's an upgrade. Purchase it. All right. Have you seen my plumehound Tao? He's much more than a pet to me. He's my dear friend and companion. Please alert me if you see him in the forest. I wouldn't want any harm to come to him. Let's see what he wants. And they keep these ones for a few days. Like it's a few days in real life. If you feel the need to get me a gift, perhaps a bit of flint would be suitable. That should help me make new arrows. Oh, shoot. I thought I... Oops. Sorry, Hassie.
That's enough.
Oh, and you can talk to his dog, too. So, let's do snack time. So I'm building a relationship with Tao as well. Mindless, do you have to wait in the queue to get back in? I was just thinking about that. I was like, gosh, that would be so frustrating. But the queue has been going really fast now. So it does have your typical gathering. It has bug catching. I'll show you the bug catching. If we can bug. I'm not very good at it. All right, let's see what else we've got. There is hunting, and it's kind of set up so that everything that you can do, if people help you with it, better. So, give you an example. I'm a little frustrated at first with trying to go mining because I thought people were trying to steal my nodes, and I realized that if you work together, you break down everything faster, and then you end up with the, you both get the material. So it actually is all designed to really try to build cooperation between players. But, ooh, get over. I've been playing for quite a while, and there's still quite a few areas that I just really haven't discovered. And I feel like every time I go someplace new, I find something different. No. You got back in very quickly. I'm so glad. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I'm so glad that you're both enjoying it. This is the Shrine of the Dragon, so I can commune with him. But I don't want to because it's going to take 100 renown. I will have to look into that because I've tried to take the delay off the stream and I don't know why there's still a delay there. That's so frustrating. So, There is logging. I've upgraded. You start with kind of a makeshift everything, but I think... Nope, I can't do that yet. No big trees, but I think this one... There we go. I can do this size tree so far. And I'm working on kind of increasing everything. You get these acorns from these. Oh, that's too bad. And you can see this is copper. So I feel like you start finding more and more copper as you level up your mining. And you find it often along the hillsides or the mountainsides. So anywhere where there's a cliff like that, you'll have a higher chance of finding copper. Same thing in Bahari Bay. Bahari Bay has iron. So you just need to look near the mountain and you have a higher chance of finding those. Oh! Oh no! Ah! He's not moving! He's bugged! It's a bugged bug! I got a proudhorn strong beetle. So that's something that can happen. You can be, you know, looting something and then all of a sudden a bug will pop out. These are actually really good to hit, these really big ones, because sometimes they have different ores in them. Sometimes you can get silver in them. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm gonna have to wrap up stream soon. I don't want to. And I'm so sad because when I first started, Palia was not up. I wasn't able to play. Mining is level 5. But it's Maple Cheeks. I hope you get it. It's totally free. You don't even have to follow that link that I sent you, but if you do, it gives you like a little welcome package. When you come in, it's actually not even my referral code. I've been trying to cycle through people's referral codes to get them the goodies. That one right now is my daughter's. I'm trying to get her 5, and then once we get 5 people to sign up under her code, then I'm gonna swap to Mindless and try to help Mindless get the rest of theirs. And so I've got like this whole plan of trying to help people get their little items. It's nothing super cool other than a couple of items for your home, but you get a couple of outfit items and a glider that has a little top on. Kind of cool. So I've got 3 bags now, and I feel like 3 bags is pretty comfortable. You can get it for about 500 gold. And Mindless accidentally bought their 3rd bag, but honestly, good choice. So let's see, I've got all these items. Showed you. Oh, that was a bad shot. No. There we go. So normally those you can't kill in one shot, but I've upgraded my bow and my arrow, so I can kill those in one shot, but I will sometimes find Cernuks that have a slightly different pattern, and those might take 4 or 5 shots. By the way, the game Lofty I was talking about. Yeah. Oh, I hope you get it. It is a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it. It's apparently some new game that's being developed. It's not free to play, but I watched a few videos and it looks really nice. I'll still check it out. I don't often buy too many games because I just, I work 2 jobs. And so I don't always get a ton of time to play games. So when I do get time to play, I like to kind of have time to focus on the ones I really like. Oh, so here we go. How many arrows? We've got 7 arrows. Let's see. Can't screw this up. See how he has a different pattern? Have to choose. Okay, we got him. Oh. Poor Mari. I hope she shot it too. I didn't see her, but you can share kills and that kind of thing. Well, so if two people are hunting, you can both shoot one of those and you'll be able to down it a lot faster. And there are rare bugs that you can find. I know I need a brush tail. Where is he? Don't even know where that was. Oh, dog. Where is it? I hear it. Oh. My goodness. Oh, it's not out yet for Loftia? There we go. Okay, brush-tailed dragonfly. Who wanted that? I think that was Kenyatta. Probably in a year or two. Oh no. You know what's funny is I've been waiting for 2 years for this game. I mentioned that. And it was one of those things where I kept talking to my husband. I'm like, I'm going to play this game. And then he's like, when does it come out? And I'm like, I have no idea. And I never did have any idea because there was no announcement. And then I finally got into the stress test and I was like, yes. And at first I was like, I don't know if I like it. But the more I got into it and the more I started really exploring the world to know the characters, I really love it. I really do love it. I'm really excited to see it. It's got so much potential. I was just settling in for my evening meditation. Care to join me? I visited the garden. This is one of my quests. Wonderful. What did you think? I don't remember which garden I went to go. It was bittersweet. That is the nature of death. That's what I... Okay. It isn't something to fear, nor simply is. We remember every soul we've laid to rest. Honor their story. Know that when it comes our turn, we will join them across the veil. Thank you, Duna. Let Eshi know you've completed my... Tonight, I'm keeping my eye out for bright shrooms. They make a tea that's very helpful for meditation. I found bright shrooms in Bahari Bay, if anybody's looking for them. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've started a small garden in the back of the Dragon Temple. I would love to add some onions to the garden if you find any seeds. Okay, so he typically wants seeds, I've noticed. Let's see. So Zeki is...
Try not to break stuff.
He's kind of the shop guy. Any good parties happening soon? Wow, check out that sweet backpack. Where'd you get it? The general store. He runs it. You're going to tell your buddies about it now, right? They deserve to know all about the unbeatable deals this humble merchant's got to offer. Sure, if you pay me. Aw, come on. Whatever happened to doing things out of the kindness of your heart? All right, I'll quit messing with you. Enjoy your upgraded backpack, pal. You'll thank me for it later. I sure will.
Sorry, furball.
Ew, I was like, I thought that was a furball. Okay, let's see. Kenyatta, let's find her. So Kenyatta is in the library. So you can highlight people with your middle mouse button or areas, and it'll put a little weight for you to find. This is Hekla, the only up robot. Every day I'm confronted with the dilemma of what to prepare for Gina's dinner. Perhaps ramen will suffice?
Conversation has ceased.
Hope your day is going better than mine.
Tell me something. Anything. So what kind of books are you into? Oh, I would say adventure. Same. Like if there aren't at least 5 fight scenes, what's the point? All right, Kenyatta. Give her the brush tail. Oh, this thing is rad. Thanks. You actually know my taste. Weird bugs. Got it. So she's a bachelorette. There's, I think 3 bachelorettes and 4 bachelors, and then then there's Einar. Is this a frost drop? I don't think it is. No. So it's still in progress. There's a lot of things that are gonna be changed. Fortunately, I have to go and because lady, I gotta go to bed. Not because I want to. Just speak. A little waypoint there. Getting used to the whole layout, but sometimes when I'm wandering one way, I just start going the wrong. So I haven't even shown you everything there is to do in Palia. But I hope you take a chance on it. I hope you sign on. And it's usually much smoother than this. Usually there aren't big keys. It's just because of the server issue. They've been taking care of them very, very about that. See? 7 Palians ahead of us. So whatever the issue was, they're fixing. They're letting us stay and okay. But it's probably going to take a minute. And it's time for me to go and it's Maple Cheeks. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. It was really nice to get to meet you. And I hope that you do come back. That you actually sign up for Palia too, because I think you. And I will check out Loftia because it sounds like a fun game. I'll have to see what it is. Mindless, I know it's 2 minutes behind, but I appreciate you, friend, and I hope that you and me all night together. And I'm glad that we got to play some Palia together. Thank you for being here. We didn't really get to play it together, but we got to play it simultaneously, which is okay too. I'm not able to connect to my house, so it's a perfect time to go then. And that way all the bugs can be taken care of. And then by the time I come to play again, it'll all be ready.